What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another review. And today we're going to be reviewing my first kaiju model that I've ever done, and the only kaiju model I have. This little nice model of Mechagodzilla 93 from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. I'm not really into the models or anything like that. I'm not a kit builder. Just because I don't have those skills, and it kind of does show on this guy. He's not perfect. He looks nice, but like it could have turned out way better in my opinion. But for my first, model and stuff like that, I was like, okay, he wasn't that expensive, so I just decided, what the heck, I like Mechagodzilla 93. It's my favorite Mechagodzilla, so I pretty much just ended up, picking up this guy just to add something else that's Mechagodzilla 93 to my collection, and I figured it's Mechagodzilla. He's kind of going to be easy to paint, all silver, just a little, all silver, some gunmetal black, and, the eyes, yellowish gold or whatever, and that's it. And that's pretty much what it was. But, yeah, for my first model, I'm going to say it didn't turn out, complete train wreck. I mean, it's decent, but anyone who has professional kit building skills, it would have turned out way better than what I did. But this guy's made out of a very hard, resin, so I mean, if he ever dropped or anything like that, he probably would break in several places. But overall, it's a very nice little model. I saw pictures of it, and I was like, okay, I want to get it. It's kind of a nice pose when it's all said and done. The pose I pretty much got perfect. It was just, painting and finalizing him at the end that kind of gave, didn't come out 100% good. So anyway, just to get straight on into this guy with the paint job that I gave him, of course I gave him a very nice, silver finish that Mechagodzilla normally has. It's not too chromy, it's not too shiny, but it's a very nice silver all the way around. And the silver that I coated him with was, it was like a special type of spray paint silver that I got at Ace Hardware that kind of had like this, when you spray it, it just doesn't come out like flat and smooth. It kind of has like this pitted design. I don't know if any of that's showing up on the camera or not, but it's not just all flat, smooth silver. It kind of does have a little bit of a, kind of like a pitted wear design to it. So I kind of thought that would be best for this guy. So he's pretty much painted that all the way around. For the areas that are black and whatnot that you can see, I didn't have any black paint, and I didn't really have any of those fine, tiny paint brushes. So what I did for the black areas was I just took a black Sharpie, believe it or not, and I just went over the areas that needed to be touched up and darkened with black or whatever. I just took a Sharpie to it and put Sharpie in the little areas, in between his fingers and everything like that. So that's all done with Sharpie. And then, of course, his eyes were just little dabs of not pretty much gold or honeycomb yellow, but they're pretty much just a straight yellow for his eyes. But it's really small. I don't know how well that's going to show up. But that's pretty much the paint job I gave him, just overall that silver and then some black Sharpie in the areas. And then, just basic bright yellow for the eyes. And as far as detailing goes for this guy, it's Mechagodzilla. He's pretty much smooth all the way around, besides, some of the vents and, joints where his, knees are and everything like that, and his elbows. But, very nice detailing for Mechagodzilla 93. It is kind of like a stylized look, too. It's not movie accurate because he is kind of in a pose that you wouldn't normally see him in. And again, it's the pose is what sold me on it. I really dig the pose. Came out perfect, the pose-wise, and gluing it all together. Came out awesome. I really dig it. And I mean, for my first model kit, it came out okay, by my opinion, but it could have been way better if it was done by somebody professional, like if I had David Arapdopko do it, or someone of the fact that has a lot of those better skills, or Burley Vang. Anyone who has better modeling skills than me probably could have made this thing look more awesome than I did. But, it was a little challenge, it burnt up some spare time just because, I had to take all the spines and, file the areas down smooth and then, glue them and place them on there individually. So, but other than that, it was a fun little project. I enjoyed it, and you know, it came out nice. I got no complaints. You know, he just sits on my shelf. So I like him. I dig him for what it is. And there you go. That's my little 93 Mechagodzilla model that I did. Anyway, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review on him. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.